Hello and welcome to the ELTP Season 8 Snake Draft. Last night we had the auction draft where 32 of Europe and America's top players went to our 8 teams, and tonight we've got 5 more rounds, so 40 more players will fill out the minors squad, not silvers now, remember minors. And we should see some of the top remaining names in current European TagPro go out today. My name as always is Mike C, and it'll be a rotating cast of people joining me tonight. We've got Rude with me so far. Rude, how you doing?
I think I'm doing just fine, just like Esther. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. I'm doing alright. So talk us. Do you want to have a quick talk through us of the snake draft tonight, or do you want me to do it?
Well, I'll do it.
Good man.
We are starting off with a pick from Selkie for High Duke split, and I have no idea who that could be. And after that, we have Komakip from the Anomalies drafting himself, and after that, we have the other 6 teams drafting: FK Palestag, Real Madrid, Ajax, Amsterdam, Blocker Juniors, Boost and Dynamo, and London Wasps.
So up on screen we can see the captains' picks are in different positions. Do you want to talk us through why that is? Rude.
Yeah, sorry, my ball is doing its thing again.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
Um,
Quick shout out to Atipop and Dor and everyone else who wants one. So how come Selkie, for example, is 2 slots lower than Komakip? Could you explain to the listeners at home? Rude's mumble is currently malfunctioning for those listening in. Okay, so as you can see on the screen, captains are different ranks. I'm presuming that's some sort of pre-draft ranking, or maybe to do with the coins, I'm not too sure. It does mean Komakik has to pick himself in the first round. Rude is just sorting out his Ethernet cable, leaving me to solo commentate. It's based on draft packet ranking according to Chuck Finley. Chuck with the save. Thank you, Chuck. If anyone wants to be drafted to Boost in Dynamo, just send Mucky a quick message on Mumble saying his music choice sucks. That's from Sam. So everyone spam Mucky now, that'd be great. The draft should be starting soon. We'll be starting with Selkie, taking his pick. I believe it was done on the number of tag coins left from the auction draft yesterday. So we can see Hijack split going first, then Mumblebees, Pedestag, Real Madrid, Ajax, whoever, Ajax. Blocker Juniors, Missing Dynamo, and then the London Wasps. There's been a lot of talk today on r/ELTP, which is great to see about who's actually going to go first. And it looks like Selkie might be the man here to let us know who he's picking first.
Can I start?
Yeah, why not?
Well, it hasn't officially started yet. Is it? I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I think Jerry's sorting out something with the station.
Okay, the draft hasn't officially started yet, so Selkie, hold your horses. Let us know in chat who you think to go first. Well, people saying Dusty or K-Dog. Ploffin, he wants to shout out to these last second draft me posts. Ploffin's a good guy. You should draft Ploffin. When you say last second, that's 15 minutes ago, which is ridiculously last minute. Oh, we had Loj make some power rankings as well, where he put himself as the most popular team, which is always slightly controversial. And then Boosting Dynamo, Pelistag, Blocker Junior, Ajax, Mumblebees, Real Madrid, and Hijack in last. Now check out r/ELTP if you agree, disagree, etc. Personally, I'm quite happy with the team I've got. I think Combs done a good job. Really happy to play the strat again. And Comic in chat as well. That's good timing. Good question, Chris. It was decided by their draft packet ranking. I'm assuming stars/rating that was assigned to them by the committee of voters. So a lot of good names coming out in chat about who they think is going to go in the first pick or two. I mean, looking at the team for Hydric Split, they've got what? Noob, Heisey, OE, Sisu, and Dets. There's a lot of good players out there they could pick up. There's still some big names in the draft packet. Just looking at sort of the players not gone, Fat's the key one. Only making 40 minutes of the regular season, 41 minutes. They're still a great player. You got Zwing on there. Again, a lot of availability issues. Sign up as an Ascot, not allowed to play. That's probably why. You got Nihilus, you got Dusty, DZ, Door, Player, Duker, Bartimus Jr. or Taylor Swift as is nowadays. Wish I Cared, Hawker. Borkanende, Korhor, all these top names still going down to 3.5 stars. Who in any other season could be majors, sort of just on the cusp there. Even some 3-star players nowadays are excellent players. I think availability might play a big part as well. Oh, Baz is back, holy shit. Baz is back for a few weeks in January. Shout out to Baz. But yeah, some of the 3-star down on the list. Clearly fantastic players, and it's always nice to see this many people signed up. I mean, how many sign-ups were there? 165, 170 odd sign-ups. Which is always good to see. I mean, the famed Congregate push still not happening. So still relying on the old push fallout from the Ask Reddit pushes. Maybe one day soon we'll have this Congregate push, but for now, go with the old crowd. And joined by Jerry, who will hopefully say a few words.
I believe we're just about ready to start.
Fantastic.
I'll just go remind the captains that they can start and then see what happens.
Glad to hear it. I think each captain's going to jump in here into this Mumble channel. Just to let us know who they're picking, which will make it nice and simple. For the viewers listening at home, if you're on Congregate, make sure you add Mike Childs. He's a great guy to have on there as a friend.
Dusty.
And sensationally, Selkie has picked Dusty, and no one saw that one come in. Selkie picks up the very talented London attacker.
I think a lot of people had their eyes on Dusty in this first round, and they'll be a bit gutted that Selkie's taken him.
At the same time, everyone saw it coming.
You just said nobody saw it coming.
The magic of TV.
Wow.
So up next is Komakip, who should just pick himself. I don't know if he needs to come here and actually confirm he's going to pick himself.
I don't know. Do we just want to hear his voice one more time?
We could do.
Hello.
Koma, good to see you, buddy. Who are you picking?
Myself.
Good pick there.
Thanks a lot, Coma.
Yeah, confirmed. Koma has picked himself, and that is my phone again. Jesus.
Is that your crystal maze alarm again?
It is not the crystal maze alarm again. It is a sign that my dinner is ready. I tried to cook it earlier, but I didn't actually turn the heat on. I turned the light on only. It's a classic error.
Oh no.
I know. So I'm gonna go downstairs quickly. I'll be back in about 3 minutes.
Okie doke.
With some dinner.
We'll see what we can do in your absence.
We're waiting for Unders in the meantime.
Indeed, he's next up. The sheet is being updated as we speak. So Umber's up next, with Hypernome having maybe slightly dubious availability and Don Daddy having ping issues. And 420 as well having some availability problems. He'll probably be looking here to get a sort of someone who will show up reliably, I think, and who could possibly stand in for majors if needed. Of course, the snake draft you'd think would take less time than the auction, but because the captains have time to talk to their teams and everything, it can often take quite a long time. Last season, about 10 rounds of snake draft took about 3 hours. So I think an hour and a half might be realistic here. think, but since Berlin Ball isn't involved in the picking, it might be a bit faster. We've got Unvers here. Who are you looking to
Wait,
take?
actually, I have to mute the stream. Okay. Limbo.
Sorry, who are you taking?
Limbo.
Loonpool. Loonpool taken early. Thanks a lot, Unvers. And in breaking news, we've had a sign up in the last few seconds. Dejan99 has been added to the draft packet. Kuchbar, are you ready to pick already?
Mm-hmm. Yep, I want Dor.
Dor is gone to Kuchbar.
Yep.
I'm enjoying the speed of these picks so far. I think it's gonna have to slow down at some point though, because while you can plan out the first round most of the time in advance, by the time it starts getting to the second round and further on, you just don't know who's going to be left, and it's very hard to plan.
See, I disagree with you there, Joey. Controversially coming back into it.
Whoa!
I mean, there's not many snake picks now. Beforehand, we had like 10 or 11 snake picks. It got tricky in the later rounds, but there's 40 players being picked tonight. Captains should have a list of 40
Hello.
players with options.
Hello, is that Mr. Sables?
That is.
Are you here
I
to
got a
make your
pick
pick?
in. I'm here to make a pick. Picking Nihilus.
Ooh, is that for O or D or both?
Ooh.
Or no,
I won't tell. I'm
of
not
course,
telling.
you don't have to give anything away at this point. Thanks a lot, Saggy.
Thanks, cheers.
What do you think of that pick?
Yeah, definitely a solid pick. Nihilus, I think, had to be the best player left on the draft packet. He's flexible and very strong player.
I would agree with that. Speaking of strong player is still on the draft board. He's not played a game in 3 months, but he's a fantastic player, no doubt about it.
I think he also has availability issues before November as well. That might put a few people off, but definitely a solid pick.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be looking at the captains who maybe already have a lot of players who are likely to show up every week. Maybe a splash out on him.
Lojo's saying in chat my links are tedious. How dare you? They are segues which link the action together. It's a key part of ELTP.
Thanks a lot, by the way, Mike, for agreeing to put another evening on hold for ELTP.
Oh, no worries about it. And speaking of putting an evening on hold, Raylan's putting my evening on hold by taking his time with this pick.
Over a minute. I mean, that is just
disgraceful.
That's not fair, is it?
It's not.
It's not fair to the players. It's not fair to the viewers. It's pretty grim.
Hello.
Raylan, good to hear from you. How you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
I am taking Mind Switch.
Ooh.
Mind Switch. DJ Mind Switch.
DJ himself.
Great player, great DJ as well. Check out his SoundCloud.
Yeah, I mean, if your team needs a theme song, I think he's definitely the player to go to.
Do teams have theme songs?
I don't think they have previously, but anything is possible.
What theme song would you want for your team?
Ooh, something exciting. I'd something that you could listen to before the start of each game and just get really pumped up and ready to go.
Okay.
How about you? What kind of music would you like?
I think you go for the classic 1970s song, Like a Rubber Ball.
Ooh.
Is it
Sam?
me? Is it me?
It is you, Sam.
We will be picking Mr. Hat.
Mr. Hat picked for Sam.
See, I
That's
thought
not that's not a potential trade with Chuck Finley, is it?
No comment.
Fair enough. Thanks, Sam.
Good to hear from you, Sam. Take care of yourself. He's gone already, never mind. Wait,
Fuck
you guys
Sam.
didn't need to know that. You can't see Mumble.
Who even knows?
What other ball pond songs are there? Let us know in chat if you think of any songs. Wrecking Ball, that'd be a great anthem.
Oh.
It's up for Loj with the London Wasps.
Right, first fuck Sam, but I'm gonna go Wish and Juka.
Is that Wish I Cared?
Yeah, Wish I Cared and the Juka.
Cool. Thanks a lot, Loj.
So.
Two very good players there. No
Yeah,
doubt
very
about it.
solid picks.
And we're back with Sam. Controversy
Sam's right
here.
back
Hang
in.
on.
Sam,
One sec,
Loj
one
just
sec.
Sam, you
said,
dick.
firstly, fuck Sam. What do you have to say to this?
He's already gone. He just can't take the pressure. Loj's gone as well. This is
There is
This is a-
tension between the
this is-
teams.
I think this is about as much drama as I can take, Mike.
We've got some good suggestions in chat. We've got Wrecking Ball by Bruce Springsteen.
Interesting. I'd like to hear a version of Wrecking Ball by Springsteen, to be honest.
What other ball-paced songs are there?
Someone must have already looked into this and made a list, to be honest.
Wonderball, maybe?
Great Balls of Fire.
Oh, that's good. Surprised no one's got the TagPro username Wonderball, actually.
We'll pick Umar, please.
Bam
Umar.
taking Umar. Very solid player. One of the top offensive players in bronze last season. Mikeless, but clearly has a lot of skill in his ball.
Just like 7 teams and Michaelis this season, as I've joined the Bumblebees. Because my name's Mike, so they haven't got Mike on the team. Just to explain the joke there.
Wow.
Oh, Bohemian
Huge.
Rhapsody is a great one from A-Pop. Impossible. Fair play to Bulkanende.
Hello again.
Hey, Raylan.
You're not gonna like this one. He's alright. Knob, this guy, but I'm gonna get him anyway.
Who is it,
it's-
Raylan?
It's Jerry.
Oh, shit.
Jerry, talk to us about Jerry.
Jerry is a bit of a maverick. He says he's pretty available, but I have my doubts personally.
I've heard he
Yeah,
goes to a few of the meetups. Is he a nice guy there?
I heard like he organised one. I think he forgot to invite some people, and it's a whole mess, really.
Yeah, I didn't come to that, sorry.
I think he's quite surprised to be going in the second round as well. I think he thought third round was more likely, to be honest.
It is the third round where Selkie will be picking himself, but now Mr. Sagable is up to pick himself. Well, he should be anyway.
I should hope so.
So it is actually progressing really quickly tonight. I'm surprised. It's a new look ELTP.
Maybe I think it might just be a new guard of managers.
Hello. Yes, I'll pick myself. Thank you very much.
Thanks a
pick
lot,
there.
Mr. Saggy Balls.
Thank you.
People talking about in chat about whether having a commission on your team is worth the trade-off in a way.
It's worth what trade-off, Mike?
Well, you said you were surprised yourself to go in the second round.
You think I've been picked early just because I might be able to have some influence on the rules?
All I'm saying, I'm using the words you used. I would never insinuate such a thing.
Okay, thanks a lot, Mike.
You said it yourself, Joey.
I'm happy to be drafted at all, to be honest.
You are a good player.
Thank you, Mike.
I've never actually seen you play TagPro, but you're probably a good player.
I've actually never seen you play TagPro either.
Oh,
Maybe we should, I don't know, group sometime.
I'll be up for that, yeah.
I wanted both of Jerry and Humor, so I had to think of it, and I'm gonna go for Dybala.
Thanks a lot, Coop. That's a solid pick.
Controversially picking Dybala from Juventus there. I'm not sure if they know about his potential breaking contract to play a capture the flag game. But a good pick up from Kuchbal.
I think
He does play for Juventus, nice. Sorry.
both Umor and Dybala were recently featured on Jerry's Gems, a post on ELTP. So I'm pretty happy about that. They're both good players, both deserve to get drafted pretty early, in my opinion.
Yep, I'd agree with that. Spoken of good players, Umviz is up next to pick.
So Umbers took Loom last time. Pretty reliable pick, I think. She's done consistently well in the last few seasons, I think.
Hello.
Hey,
Hey,
Umbers.
I'm getting Nair. Ryan.
Nair. Good
Yeah.
choice.
Oh shit, is it Ryan backwards?
Yeah, that's his name.
Holy shit.
I had not noticed that. Mind blown.
This changes everything.
This is interesting, though. I think, especially the way the last few picks have come out, I think captains are really valuing people who are going to show up every week.
Hello.
Hey, Coma.
Hey, Coma.
I'm picking DYD.
DYD pick from Coma Kip. Thanks, Coma. DYD, normally based in Canada, but he's going to be in Belgium for this season. So he'll be on consistently lower ping than he has been previously.
Oh, lad, I don't know who DYD is.
He's a very nice guy. He's done some map making. He's
nice.
he hangs out on EU Mumble quite a bit, actually, despite being Canadian.
I look forward to meeting him.
Yeah, nice guy. And yeah, possibly a sleeper, because I don't think many people have seen him play on Euro ping yet. So I think a good bold choice from Coma Kip there.
Palmas Jr. making the top joke in chat. I appreciate that.
What is it?
TDD is DDT backwards, which means it's banned in the EU.
Oh wow! Wow, that is an impressive joke.
Yeah, I think that's joke of the night so far.
Wow. Balkanend, never been so salty watching a draft.
I think Balkan not going yet is a surprise to me.
Yeah, very strong player.
Yeah.
Very, very active as well.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Also featured in Jerry's Gems.
Where can you see more Jerry's Gems?
Yeah, there's a post on ELTP, mate.
No, just waiting for Selkie to come in and pick someone else and then himself.
Hello,
Speaking of Saki.
Here he is.
I just want to say, that fuck you, Kuchubar, and
That's
I'm gonna pick Egg Dog.
You're picking Egg Dog.
And yeah.
And yourself, maybe?
Remember season 6.5 when I didn't draft myself?
No, I don't.
I remember that.
Oh, you were. Yeah.
I was on your team.
Well, this time I'm not gonna do that.
So
yeah,
you
I'm gonna
picking
pick
yourself.
Selkie.
Controversy, Selkie going against previous
Yes.
form, picking himself. Do you
Thanks.
think Selkie's made an improvement between 6.5 and 8 then?
I think a captain or manager who's willing to pick themselves is really willing
You're
to put
asking
his.
Selkie or?
Whatever. Shut up, Selkie. No, seriously, good pick, Selkie. I'm a fan.
So am I. Which means it is back to Coma Kip, who's still in Mumble. Well thought out, Coma Kip.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm happy to have you as a captain.
I'm picking Al Harrington.
Good pickup.
Al Harrington swiped all the awards back in season 6, I think, in bronze.
Yeah, I think you're right there.
And then last season played minors. I think he played bronze again, actually. Maybe some minors as well. Slightly disappointing. I think some people were expecting huge things, but he's still clearly rated by the captains and managers.
All you really need to be rated by is one captain.
That's certainly true.
Which does mean up next is Unverse picking Loon Pow and Ryan backwards so far.
Unfortunately, we've had a slight technical issue, and Naya's name has been spelt incorrectly on our stream. We apologise sincerely, Ryan. We're trying to fix it as we speak, but stuff is hard.
A compensation package will be coming your way for any emotional distress caused.
This package will not be exciting.
I can't really do any of the auction bin I was doing last night, that's a shame.
You sounded pretty good at it. Have you ever considered being an auctioneer?
I've never done it. I've just always spoke quickly, I suppose. But I
think
appreciate that.
that's like half the job, isn't it?
Speaking quickly. I actually got to slow down a bit at work to make sure the kids can actually listen to what I'm saying.
Wait, you're a teacher?
Yeah. Did you not know that?
I do now.
Yeah, I'm a math teacher.
Oh, cool. I learnt maths at school.
No way.
I know, right?
I was speaking to someone the other day. They also learnt maths at school. It's a small world.
Crazy. Wait, you weren't one of my teachers, were you, Mr. C?
No.
Yeah, that would have been pretty spooky. Okay, so
I'm assuming not.
I hope not. At the moment, no offense. At the moment, we're waiting on Umbers.
No, we're
No
not.
offense.
We're not even waiting on Umbers. He's here.
Christ, yeah, I'm getting Blue Hobo, by the way.
A blue hobo pick.
Yeah.
Good.
See ya.
Thanks, Umbers. Mike, what can you tell us about Blue Hobo?
He is blue
And
rumoured to be homeless, although that is unconfirmed.
okay.
Realistically, he is an Irish attacker from what I remember about him. A very good player. I think he's had some disappearance issues, but he's a good player from what I remember.
That's good. If he can stick out the whole season, I think he's going to be a pretty strong pick.
Yeah, teams filling out their Silvers pick rosters with this sort of pick. Coming off the 8th pick, so they will have their majors and minors lineup sorted, probably. Still some very good players out there. Who are you surprised that have not gone yet?
Quite a few actually. There's Bulk, Threek, Young Sinatra, who won the majors finals last season. Doddsfall, I think, is a very good player if you can put up with his slightly weird character at times. Odravan, Odravan's restricted to I think 50%, but still a good player. Protagonist, dominated bronze last season. Whelps, I think, has recently been unrestricted and has been around for a long time playing and getting good results. Anyone else you think stands out who hasn't been picked yet?
I think Nair's always a classic name for these drafts. He's kind of a consistent minor/silver player. He's always going to do a job for you on the team. It's a great guy to have around as well. I'll probably say, yeah, he should go maybe this round, maybe the next round.
I mean, maybe captains will see that he sort of hasn't been moving up over the seasons and sort of think he's not going to be amazing, but he's definitely a good backup pick.
Yeah, true. Right now, we are just waiting on Kuchabar to come in and make his pick. Maybe Kuchabar. He's got Battersea on his team. Battersea and yeah are good friends from what I know.
Are they good friends or good French?
Oh, that's a good question. French friends. They're like French fries, but not. We've got Doddsfall join us in chat. Let's talk about Doddsfall.
I think he's recently been announced as a manager's pick in MLTP.
Hey, I want Sensei Aussie.
Sensei Aussie, one of the many Aussies. Good choice.
Aussie.
Hey.
Yep, Sensei Aussie just one there versus Doddsfall there. Very good flag carrier. He's going to always do well on a Silvers team, I think. Sorry, I'm speaking in kind of spurts. I am eating a bit of chicken right now.
That is absolutely fine. What kind of chicken? Chicken?
You asked mid-mouth, so it's Southern Fried Chicken.
Ooh, good choice.
Thanks, man.
Next up is Saggy Balls.
Speaking of good choices, Mr. Saggy Balls has made some good choices so far. Will he keep it up with this next pick?
At the moment, his minors team is probably made up of Aussie, Nihilus, and himself. I mean, that's already a pretty strong team. Who do you think he's sort of going to pick out to be his fourth starter for minors?
To be honest, that would require knowing where Ozzy, Nice, and Mr. Saggy Balls play, so I couldn't really say.
I believe Ozzy and Saggy Balls are both D.
In which case, I'm back in my boy, yeah.
Yeah, to partner Nihilus on offense.
Mhm.
Yeah, I can probably see that.
The captain's done really well so far in terms of time-wise. We might be done by 9 o'clock, which would be sensational.
It would be, I think, almost unprecedented.
I'd agree with you there.
Maybe this is what happens when commissioners don't captain or manage.
Less controversy.
It is indeed. Oh well. We'll have to see how the novice draft goes over the next few days to find out on that one, probably.
That's a very good point about the novice draft. Tell us more about the novice draft while we're just waiting for Mr. Saggy Balls.
So at the moment, it's not fully decided. It's scheduled to start tomorrow evening, and ideally we want it to be a mixture of auction and snake. But that will take a long time, and we haven't had a chance to talk to the novice captains about it properly yet because there's been a lot of stuff to do with getting the drafts ready just for the regular ELTP.
Mm-hmm.
But tune in at the same time tomorrow, and something will be happening at least.
Third consecutive night streaming, wow.
I know, right? If you want to come commentate again, we would really appreciate it.
I'm afraid I'm not available tomorrow night. I have a university lecture.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
What are we going to do without you?
Probably get some decent commentary.
Whoa. I would not have said that, Mike.
But I did.
I have just maybe slightly blundered.
Have you blundered?
Yeah, it depends whether that spreadsheet is editable by everyone.
I think it is, because someone's put Mike in the bottom of Boosting Dynamo.
Well, I've fucked it then. Sorry, Reed and Chuck. We're gonna.
No, actually, no, I can't type that. I'm view only.
Interesting. Okay.
That is a view only one, I believe.
We're probably gonna need to take a short pause here to fix everything.
No, I can't type in it.
This is why I'm not allowed to touch the
only.
technical stuff.
That's
normally.
the only.
I don't know. Well, someone typed Mike.
It wasn't me.
I'm sure it wasn't.
Okay. So we're just still waiting for Mr. Saggerballs to take his pick. And I've just finished my bit of chicken.
That's good. About the chicken, not Mr. Saggyballs.
I'd give it a solid 7 out of 10.
Would eat again.
I would eat again.
So, as I predicted, this is sort of the period where the snake draft will start to slow down because at the moment, Saggy's probably talking to Nihilus. He's probably talking to the rest of his team, trying to find out who they'd like to play with, and also keeping in mind who he wants to pick for his team.
He better be, because he's just wasting our time now. Let us know in chat. Something, I don't know.
How long is too long?
8 inches.
Oh, mama.
Penis joke's a key feature of ELTP commentary as well.
As well as just inane shit.
That's the other part of it.
Long streams, not much action. What can you expect, really? We don't
Is that a penis joke or an inane commentary joke?
Well played. Like Crystal Maze isn't even on tonight.
I could talk about my own Crystal Maze experience.
Is this still talking about your penis?
Yeah, I lasted 35 seconds.
Okay.
In the Crystal Dome.
I think if we keep going on like this, we're going to have to stop the stream at some point.
Speaking of stopping the stream, it looks like Mr. Saggerballs has stopped the draft temporarily, as he's still deciding his pick with the team. We are on a timer, and it's about 5 minutes. We're up to 48 people watching, and last time we had just over 50. So, we actually got consistent numbers. I think we make a dream team of this, Joey.
Oh yeah, it's definitely down to us. Not at all Chuck with the production values, and I mean minors is more interesting for a lot of players. I think. 'Cause, I mean majors, you sort of know who the people are who are going to be drafted, whereas minors there's a bit more room for wild picks, for gambles and that kind of thing.
That's a very good point. You mentioned earlier, Joe, we've not actually played TagPro together. Do you want to change that while we're waiting?
Oof, that would be a bit bold, wouldn't it?
I don't think the stream has to know what we're doing.
Okay, that sounds good.
If you were to play, would you say Chord or Orbit?
Probably Chord. There aren't that many pubs in Orbit. Send me a cheeky link. Someone.
That's a good idea. An after draft big game, bottom suggesting that. It's been a long time, I think, since it's been a huge game. Everyone go on New Comp server, do like a massive game of hockey or something. Some good times there.
Yeah, I'd be up for that.
Okay, and we're just still waiting. I'm going to do some running commentary of the TagPro game. Jerry, Mike, and Rude.
Wow. Everybody watching, if you just join a pub now, there's a random chance you're involved.
Hello, sorry for the wait up.
No worries.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of wanted Sensei and got him, so we needed to like a little discussion.
Okay.
But we're gonna pick Wheh, spelled W-H-E-H, formerly known as W-U.
Okay.
Ooh, interesting pick.
You're saying Wheh, you sound excited about that pick.
Yeah.
It's a terrible joke because Wheh sounds like celebration.
What can you tell us about Wheh, Saggy?
Just a great player. Has a new PC. From what I've heard, he is PC broke last season, so he disappeared out of nowhere. From what I've heard, and he's back now, better than ever.
Wow.
Dank plays.
Good scouting.
So what you want from a Silvers player, so thank you for that pick, Mr. Saggy Balls. Up next, we have Raylan, and he's here in the channel.
I don't fuck around, I get my business done.
You're a good man, another penis joke there. Who are you picking?
I'm taking Atipop.
Atipop, in the public game with us as well, very good player. Shout out to Atipop.
Let him know.
He's, yeah. I played with him a lot last season. He's a lovely guy. I've met him in real life.
He's a lovely guy.
Yeah. Top quality. I'm happy to be on his team again. Wait, am I on his team?
I don't know, I'm playing TagPro, mate.
Yeah, me too, that's the problem.
Yes.
Yes. Sensational. Welcome home, Matty.
And it is Sam up next. He's a man who likes to fuck around in more ways than one.
Hey!
I'll see who Sam picks when he joins the channel. And we've still actually got a decent amount of people on stream, considering we're just talking about this game.
Yeah.
Here's 1-0 to Red Team. Red Team's got Fox, Walt, Dashboard, and Jerry. Blue Team's got myself, Rude, Jiminy, and Atipop. Two very good teams. Good snipe by Jiminy. Make sure you draft Jiminy if he's in the draft packet.
I think he went in the auction, mate.
That's good for him because he deserves it with snipes like that. I've got 4 people on me.
Real life or TagPro?
Not the penis joke, mate.
Close enough. Coming in with
and
rolling.
That is why I'm 20 tag coins. A beautiful cap with the rolling bomb. Fair play to Mike C.
20, not 49.
It could have been 49.
That's a big room.
You know. You take what you can get when you like me.
Agree. So, not looking at the draft packet, who do you think Sam's likely to go for next?
Not looking at the draft packet?
Well, you can't play and look.
That's where you're wrong.
Okay, bring it on. Him and Scherer have...
I'm going to say yeah.
I don't know. I think Sam and Scherer are known for scouting out talent who are underrated by the draft packet as a whole.
That is a fair point, actually.
They took Abe Lincoln, previously not played in ELTP in the auction, ahead of a lot of people, ahead of everyone picked today.
Abe Lincoln famous for getting 4 score 64 years ago.
Fucking Heisey disconnected my internet. Can everyone call him out, please?
Heisey, you scumbag.
What did you do, DDoS you or something?
Yeah, he pulled out my Ethernet cable. What a joker.
Oh yeah, you live with him or whatever.
Who are you taking, Sam?
3. VJ's
interesting.
VG's nice pick. Yeah, very strong player. I
So
believe
going
he,
against what you said, Joey, not picking a lesser known name, Threek or Taka, whatever he's known by nowadays.
I mean, a lot of captains have already passed over him so far. So I mean, yeah.
Fair point. By the way, blue team 2-1 up in this public game. One more cap to win it. Rude's on the flag. Good return by A-Pop again. Jimmy's on the regrab. I've got a solid cap and 4 returns. I'm happy with that. I've got the flag here. I'm past 3. I've got the pace on dashball, and he's got the winning cap. Mike C bringing it home to win this public game 3-1. Fair play to Mike C. It's a GG in chat.
Good job, red team. We tried, but
It's a GG for the low Jays. He's got 2 picks now. After Sam just picked whoever he picked.
he picked Threek. Very strong
I'm
player.
amazed that Balkanoni's not gone yet.
Well, it's not all about TagPro skill. Sometimes in game, like you got to consider whether your team can work together.
What are you implying about Balkanindi?
You've got to make sure your communication channels will be fine. He
is live in chat listening along.
He's not everyone's cup of tea, but I think for the right captain, he is going to be an absolute steal.
You heard it here first. Commissioner calling out one of the players in the draft packet.
Bulk is great. Bulk is great.
I can sense there's a big but there.
There's no but. Literally no but. If
Balkanindi not happy about this, and I don't blame him. If I had a commissioner of ELTP saying these sort of things.
I'm not commentating as a commissioner, Mike. When I commentate as a player.
Player's still not gone yet in the draft packet either.
Please.
It's the segues, mate.
You're not wrong, though. So it's up next is
the
Low
Jerry
J.
out campaign has started. People not happy.
I thought it started a couple of days ago, but oh well.
It started when you got announced, to be honest.
Yeah.
Jerry isn't good for ELTP.
Like Chuck and Rude got in on their own merits, and I had to have votes redistributed and stuff. It was
Right.
pretty grim.
Dodgeball and Anime Addict.
Low J,
Dodgeball and Anime Addict.
Dodgeball getting picked. Mr. Worldwide.
Someone took fucking Attipop, so.
Right. Anime and Dodgeball, both solid picks.
And then my next pick is going to be myself, so GG.
That's Low J's Mages roster filled out then.
Easy.
And a pretty strong roster it's looking as well. Dodgeball and Anime, both strong players.
See you there.
See you later, Low J. Good draft.
Yeah, I think Dodgeball's a better player than where he's ended up going there. But I'm glad that someone's picked him up.
And do you reckon Low J will rank his team best again after the auction draft?
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, he's got some drafting skill. It has to be said.
Balkanendi's still not happy about this. Dropping further and further down the ranking.
I played with Anime Addict last season as well. After he joined as a free agent quite late on, and his addition to the team really solidified our offense.
Good to hear.
As long as I think his availability is sometimes a bit spotty, but it sounds like he's going to be around a lot this season. So I think that's definitely a good pickup.
Which is what you want, really. Oh, Maxie could cap here, but no, pushed is ahead of 3. Someone's chat saying they're surprised if Sam doesn't take Pro Tag here. And I can see that happening myself as well.
Yeah, Pro Tag, of course, played for Boost and Dynamo last season, and if you watched any of those games, I think Pro Tag's play style is probably the one thing you'd remember the most. It had it all, boats,
boats
as well.
You like to see some boats, to be honest.
I think he likes Scherer as well.
And speaking of Sam, here he is. Mackey's picked.
I've got to be really fucking quiet. We pick C Bevy.
Why you got to be quiet to do that?
Thank you.
That's alright.
C Bivy picked by Sam. My bad. Someone's been picked by Sam. Find out more
after these commercial messages.
Dun, 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 dun.
Would you like to win £1,000? We have to answer this easy quiz question.
Who did Sam just pick?
Is 1 + 1? Is it A, 2, A, or 3, 4? Enter now on 445 554 456. Calls cost £2 a second.
Wow. I mean, you were wrong about the protagonist call there.
That's just someone in chat, you know.
Oh yeah.
Selkie, I am a talented guy, I have to say. I can multitask, which is good to have. Momo with a good return there. Mikesy with the flag. Get him returned quickly.
We've got Raylan with us as well. Who's your next pick?
I know I'm going to regret it, but I pick Balkanend.
Balkanende has been picked.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure he'll be ecstatic at finally going in this draft.
I mean, yeah. I think now's about the right time. I think it's a pretty good player to pick up this late in the snake as well.
Yeah, you got to be happy with that if you're Voden.
I
So they
think.
said he might regret it, so we'll have to see about that.
Yeah, Raylan and Bulk don't always get along, but I mean, this is ELTP. We're not here to make friends all the time. There's some TagPro to be played as well.
I've got to say this, Rob Flagetti in his public game is playing really well. He's impressed me.
He's actually available in the draft now. Captains can pick him up if they want to.
He's a good defender. Hey.
It's already my turn. We pick Lad NZ.
NZ picked by Saggy and Berlin. Thanks a lot.
Pick Combe, if you're listening, pick Rob Flagetti. He's good.
Interestingly, he is not the same person as Bob Sagetti.
I think he's better.
Exactly. Or maybe, yeah. Bob's a nice ball, though. I'm a fan.
Oh, he's a nice ball, there's no doubt about that, but
Rob has some skill.
He got 12 returns in this game, including against an ELTP attacker called me. He's no grab defense isn't fantastic. Well, it's about a 6 out of 10, but he's chasing. I put as a 9 out of 10.
Damn, that means he's going to get the resets all day long.
He will, and I'm impressed by him. The contain skills are pretty good. He got the angle on Momo as well, though, actually. But he's allowed Mikesy to get past 2 players. Mikesy coming in for the cap. He's past 3 players. Can Jerry escape? It's a cap. It's a kill, and Mikesy wins the winning cap. 3-2.
Wow. Just let me win one. Come on, you're making me look bad. Actually, you're right. Yeah, it's fine. I've already been drafted. It's all good. Who's next up? It is Kutrabar. His last few picks, Dor, Dybala, and Sensei Ozzy. Dor and Dybala, I expect, will be making up his minors' offense.
You'd think so.
So I'd expect him to look for a defender now.
Speaking of drafts, we're playing on draft. I think we should share that.
Map draft. Wow.
Is that a coincidence? I don't think it is.
No.
Shout out to the developers.
Hey, Joe, we're on the same team.
Maybe I'll finally win. Kutrabar, you're here. Who are you picking?
I'm picking King DDD.
King DDD.
King DDD.
He does play D. I was right. Thanks,
Yeah.
Kutrabar.
Thanks.
DDD, a very solid pick.
Yeah,
French
you can't
player.
go wrong with 3D in one player.
He actually impressed me quite a lot when he beat me in a duel a few days ago. So
That's not tricky. Oh.
wow. But yeah, seriously, I think he's a good player. He definitely deserved to get a minor spot.
Mike sealed the great boost off the wall there, making it 2-0 in this red game.
Shout out to Dejan99, who's also in this pub.
Oh, Rude with a good return.
He really stepped up for parts of the UK in Region Wars a couple of days ago.
Oh shit, Region Wars was a couple of days ago.
Yep, he helped his team get into the final. Couldn't quite bring it home at the end, but he pulled out some fantastic performances.
I completely forgot about that. Did Essex do well?
Essex, I think is I don't know.
I don't know.
Anvers, who do you want?
Protagonist _
Protagonist taken by Anvers. Good pick.
Thank
you.
you.
Can't really go with the protagonist. He does like to be the hero of these stories, but you know.
I mean, you can. I guess.
Oh, okay.
You just can't let Sam pick him, you know? Isn't that right?
Yeah, obviously. That is my main goal.
Yeah. Your own draft doesn't matter as long as you can cripple the other captains, right?
Exactly.
Oh, North UK won. Good job to North UK. So there are about one more round of picks. We're actually going to be done by 9 o'clock.
This is a bit mental. Komakip, you're here. Who do you want?
Yo, I picked Wobblet.
Wobblet, picked for Komakip.
Cool. I know Wobblet.
Tell us
Okay,
about
novice
Wobblet.
pack teams. You've got to pick up Rob Flagetti. He is a good player.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm baiting him.
You've still
Are
got
you
one more
really
pick,
sure,
right,
Mike?
Coma?
I mean, what if go for Woblet? What round are we?
I pick Wobbler, yeah.
Yeah, go for Woblet, but I'm not gonna. If you've got a name in mind, go for that name. But
You're not going to play down Rob Forgetty's raw skill.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. Thanks, Coma.
I'm a big
Okay.
fan of Rob Forgetty.
So now it's down to Selkie, who has 2 picks to finish off his roster.
Who do you reckon Silky will go for? Dusty has gone, so his plan has been screwed up.
What? He picked Dusty?
I know, but all the hype was about Silky picking Dusty. It's a meta joke.
Okay, so at the moment he's got Dusty himself and Eggdog as the majority of his minus roster. Pretty solid, I think. I don't think he's going to have much trouble.
Rude, where are you going?
If his players have reliable availability, and I think the ones he has picked do so far, he could maybe take a couple of risks and pick some of the players who are restricted 50%.
That could be good, yeah.
Who aren't necessarily showing up every time. I know that there are players like DZ and Bartimaeus Jr.
DZ is a fantastic player, really nice guy as well.
Yeah, I mean, like they'd be fantastic players to have full time on your roster, but if you can't have that, you might as well have them for half the time.
I'm surprised no one's gone for Fat yet. I know he has got the availability issues, but even
he's basically restricted to subbing for his team for 1 game during the season, and maybe getting to sub in playoffs if his team are having problems.
Even then, do you think it's worth it for that?
I don't know. Fat is a good player. Do you want to use a whole roster spot for 40 minutes of your season, though? I don't know. That's the kind of question the captains will be asking themselves right now.
It would be interesting to see what they say.
Well, we'll find out soon enough. Selkie's still got 2 more picks.
We're still up to 49 people watching. We're kind of containing consistent numbers, even though we're chatting bullshit and just playing TagPro ourselves.
You know, maybe the audience don't know what they want.
But they want Mike and Jerry. That's what they want.
Aww. We should get together more often.
It's your podcast.
What are we going to call it?
MJ.
Okay. Selkie, you're here. Do you have your 2 picks for us?
I sure hope so.
Yeah.
Good.
You're not going to slow roll us again, are you?
No.
He wouldn't dream of that.
I take Schwenks.
Schwenks?
Unleash the Schwenks is
What
happening.
the pick?
Unleash the Schwenks.
And who else you picking?
Tension is rising.
And well, since Nia said that he's allergic to not being on a team with Dusty, I'm gonna pick Nia.
Yeah, it's been picked. My boy.
Hey!
Go on, yeah.
It's always nice to see TagPro friends meeting up on the same team. Selkie doesn't want to split them up this time.
Yeah.
For friends.
Thanks,
Oh,
Selkie.
Mikey could get the winning cap here to
I
kill
met
cap situation.
Nia and Dusty.
I've
Crazy.
met Nia, but not Dusty.
Oh yeah, was that your entire draft scouting? Just people you can meet in real life?
Hey, I've done that before, draft scouting. It's surprisingly effective.
Wow.
Yeah, it depends how much beer they can drink. That's how I do my strategy.
Dusty, clearly a beer drinker.
Well, congratulations on finishing out your roster, Selkie. How are you feeling
you very
about
much.
your outlook for the minus season?
That's pretty shrewd.
Well, I think we're gonna win everything.
Everything.
Oh,
Yeah.
fighting words from
Can you
Selkie.
say everything? Minors, majors,
Everything.
novice?
Literally
Everything.
everything. Selkie's bringing the
Smack talk.
smack talk. That's the word. Wonder if the other captains are going to be able to follow suit.
We have heard some good smack talk so far, including from our commissioner Jerry.
I try.
Oh, rude.
I knew the XXX was there. Okay, you didn't juke me.
Oh, I've massively juked you.
I had the blocks, Mike. Why didn't you trust?
I don't know. We are back to a Coma Kip picking for the Mumblebee. It's a team I'm on. It'd be interesting to see who he picks here.
Who would you like him to pick, Mike?
I can't think of any names I could suggest.
Literally none. Nier's gone, and now you don't know anyone in the draft packet. Except for Rob Flagetti, of course.
What star is Rob Flagetti? I've got the flag, I can't check. Hang on.
I'll give you a cheat. I'll find it for you.
Hey,
No one's chasing me.
Rob,
Hey.
2.5 stars. Coma, who are you going for?
I'm getting player.
Ooh,
Player. Ooh.
good
we
pick.
We expected he was going to go at some point, and that point is now.
His time is up, his time is now.
Congratulations, Coma, on finishing your roster. How are you feeling about the season?
Pretty good. Yeah,
What are we going to win this season, Coma?
yeah. Of course we're gonna win.
What are we gonna win?
What are we gonna win? Everything.
Novice?
Everything.
More fighting words.
Literally everything.
Literally everything.
Wow. Thanks a lot, Coma.
Cheers, Coma.
You.
See you for our tri-weekly practice.
3 practices a week. Wow.
Look, we're serious about winning this. Also,
Holy
that's a
shit.
lie. No one does that anymore.
Please. Next up is Unvers.
I'm going to take his time. He's just chatting to Loon Pal.
As you do.
I've heard some rumours about something going on there, just saying.
Rumours? Wow.
Oh, psh, it's going to win the game for Red Team. 3-1 to Red Team. Psh, it wins the game.
Finally winning a game. It's the dream.
Good job, Joey.
Reminds me of Season 7. So at the moment, Unvers' lineup is Naya, Protagonist, Loom, Blue Hobo. Pretty solid miners roster, I think. I'd imagine he's just going to pick somebody who he thinks will reliably show up. Because I'm not sure that his majors players have the best availability.
That's a fair point. You do want availability.
Who's left from the draft packet? There's Welps,
Rob Flagetti.
Pesty, Rob Flagetti as always, Young Sinatra.
He's back in our game as well.
Young Sinatra, the season winner of majors last season. Crazy.
Rob Flagetti is
hasn't
in our
gone.
game. I'll do a run in Rob commentary.
Do you know if Rob can hear us?
Don't know.
Rob, literally let us know if you can hear this.
I'll ask him in chat. Rob is listening in.
Big shout out to Rob.
It is 3v4, so I'm not capping yet. Rob Flagetti saying, "Draft me, you bastards." There you go. Straight from the Rob's mouth. Dr. Popper wants a shout out.
He can have it.
We're still waiting.
Still a number of players that I'm surprised haven't gone yet.
There's not many picks left. We're going to see, how's it working with all these top players who aren't playing? Are they going to go into the Novice League?
It looks like it. It might be tricky for us to work out. Because they'll definitely be in Novice League. We'll have to see how much we let them loan to Silver. Hey, Unvers.
I will get Edvard 41298.
Big Eddie being picked.
It's a good pick. He's been in the channel's chat since the start.
If someone's in the chat, you know they're going to be active as well.
Exactly. He always says hi if I'm in the same pub as him.
What a nice guy.
Exactly. I think he might be Mikeless, but I mean, I think he's a good pickup anyway.
Still a few people in chat. Let us know who you think is going to be picked next. There are not many picks left.
Hello.
Kuchba.
I want Ishii.
Ishii.
And you can have Ishii.
Ishii is yours.
That was easy.
How are you feeling about your minus season?
I think they are gonna pretty much destroy everybody.
Oh, fighting talk.
I mean, every team of mine has always had an amazing minors team, and this one is good as well.
Kuchba, who would you say the best athletic captain was?
The best athletic captain, probably Simeone. Anyway, see ya guys.
Thanks, kid.
I love
See
you,
you
Mike.
And with that, I think only 2 more people are going to be picked because I think Raylan and Loj will both be drafting themselves.
That is sensational scenes.
Only 2 people. I can't believe this. There are going to be some properly quality players going to novice this season.
And that's what we need, really. You know, it's always good to have some good players, not lower down, proving their worth.
Exactly. There will be opportunities for them to both be loaned to majors minors teams during the season.
I'm done playing TagPro, sorry.
And also the chance that they'll be called up in the end if any of the captain's players become inactive.
Excellent point.
Or just aren't putting their weight, you know? I mean, you see a ball performing huge in bronze, you think, I'd rather have that guy than X on my team. Captains can just make it happen. Well, there's going to be a slight procedure behind it, but it will be. We're hoping it will happen a lot more than it has in previous seasons.
I like to hear that. Right now, we are just waiting for the final 2 picks of the ELTP Season 8 Snake Draft. Thank you to everyone for tuning into this so far. Reminded, we have got more action tomorrow night in the Novice Draft. I will not be there.
Why not?
Classic Mike.
I've got a university lecture.
Why do you have a university lecture at like 8 in the evening?
I thought you were a teacher, Mike.
I am. Because I do open university to get my degree, and so it's not really proper lectures, it's like nighttime ones. So I'm teaching for all day tomorrow, and then I need to go to a local college.
No.
Rather than colleges, though, we're looking at players who've made good collages, draft collages. Let's see who Mr. Sagable picks next.
Hello?
Perfect timing.
Ah, that's just me. We're gonna pick Cool.
Okay. I'm surprised Cole's not gone yet. He always seems to go in the snake draft
Yeah.
nowadays.
I think he's recently had a baby. So
awesome.
congratulations to Gorehole.
Yeah, we're drafting future players as well. It's like a 2-in-1 game here.
Congratulations to Corhall and his missus, who I've met. Very nice people. We've been... No, Mucky entered channel, then moved again. We have now just got Raylan to pick himself, Sam to make 1 more pick, and then Loj to pick himself. So realistically, only 1 more name to be revealed for this draft.
Hello.
Hello, Raylan.
Hey.
I'm picking... Don't interrupt. Don't interrupt.
I'm not going to interrupt you.
I'm picking Raylan.
Good pick.
Oh, good choice. Why Raylan in particular?
Because if I don't pick him now, then he'll have to play with bronze scrubs again. And to be honest, he's better than that.
Fair enough.
Goodbye.
See you later.
See you.
We'll take Ploffin.
Ploffin with the final pick-ish of the draft. The montage maker, the Spanish sensation.
Good lad.
He's a good lad. That was a lot of illustration. So Jerry, I think that's about an hour bang on.
Yeah.
I'm
And as long as Loj comes and confirms that he's picking himself.
He did that last time. I think he's gone.
He's already gone.
He picked himself. He confirmed it beforehand.
Oh yeah, that's true. Cool. Well, that means we've got the whole of the majors minors rosters starting determined now.
Sensational.
So the rest of the players who haven't been drafted yet will go into the novice draft. They will start on novice teams, but there'll be opportunities during the season for players to move up or be loaned to majors minors teams who are struggling for numbers. The draft tomorrow, we haven't exactly determined what the structure will be. We want it to be a mixture of auction and snake, but it might take too long. But we'll try to send a message about it to ELTP pretty early on tomorrow. So yeah, I think that's the details for everyone who hasn't been picked yet. Stay tuned. You will end up in a team. Don't worry. We're on it.
And a huge thank you to everyone who came and checked out the draft snake draft tonight. Massive thank you to the guys behind the camera as well. Chuck filling for the streaming, and I think Rude for updating the spreadsheets, I believe.
Correct.
Big thanks to Joey as well for commentating with me. Pleasure as always.
Shout out to Mike for coming and helping us out again.
Thanks, man. This has been the ELTP Season 8 Snake Draft, and I will, Mike, see you later.